Hello. Hi there. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for hopping on, joining this live for anyone that comes on and watches. I am on here very briefly because I want to invite each of you to the upcoming second annual Virtual Caregiver Summit. I'm Dr. Lakia Bailey, Executive Director and founder of the Sickle Cell Consortium. And I am absolutely delighted to be able for our organization to once again host the Caregiver Summit. So, why are we doing this? We host a leadership summit and a warriors convention each year. And last year, well, actually, it happened before that. The caregivers let us know that they, although appreciate the warriors convention and appreciate and love like being a part of those meetings, they wanted something for them, a place where caregivers and the time and the space would be dedicated to caregivers. And so the Caregiver Summit was birthed. We partnered with the Parent to Parent Network and Carly Cole Cavins, or Elle, of Cleverly Changing. And Elle has been absolutely phenomenal in connecting with other caregivers and helping to put together this fantastic summit. So, I am going to stop for a second, give people a chance to join who might want to, and figure out how to share this to my page. So, thank you so much for joining. And we are going to go ahead. I'm going to share a lot of wonderful information with you all. Oh, you know what? I think we're to YouTube. Oh no, we're to Facebook as well. Sharonda's in the background producing, and she does all of this amazing stuff. And listen, I struggle. I'm trying to catch up and to know what I'm doing, but it's a struggle for me. All right, I'm just going to hop on in. I'll share this to my page later. Okay, so Caregiver Summit. It is, as we do all things with the consortium, it is defined by this community as a need. And then what we do at the consortium is work to create a platform so that the needs that are addressed and identified, so that the needs that are identified by patients and caregivers will then be addressed by patients and caregivers. So that's the goal of the consortium. That's how we work. And with this need addressed, we are delighted to have brought forth the first Caregiver Summit. Last year, there were over 300 of you that joined us virtually, and we're back at it again for the second year. Until the caregivers tell us differently, this meeting will continue to be virtual until they tell us differently. And we're just very excited to be able to provide the platform, to go after the funding, and to be able to give caregivers what they need to put together and host a summit just for them. So I'm going to share a little bit with you. This year's Caregiver Summit is around the corner. It's November 4th through the 6th. It is right here. And not too late to register. And it's not too late to get one of the cool boxes that we have become a little bit known for. Because this year the box is going out after the summit. So go ahead and register now. You can do so by visiting scdcaregivers.org. That's scdcaregivers, plural.org. Once you go there, you'll see more information and you can go ahead and register for the event. There will be resources that are already there and are being updated. Lots of good stuff planned, lots of fun things. So go ahead and visit scdcaregivers.org. This meeting is for caregivers. Now, of course, if there are warriors who fit in both places and you're also a caregiver, you are welcome to join. It is, however, for caregivers and all kinds of caregivers, moms and dads, husbands and wives, siblings, brothers, sisters, friends, grandparents. If you define yourself as a caregiver, if you love and care for someone with sickle cell disease, then this summit is for you. And there are things for you. There's a youth workshop, there's young adult sessions. One of them is preparing our young warriors for the workforce. And they are talking about all of that. It looks like it's going to be fantastic. The thing is, trust your instincts, caring, connecting, and creating. And so the caregivers have come up with those ways in which they are sharing that information. I am not a caregiver, I am a warrior. However, I am not I do not currently care for someone else living with sickle cell. I care for myself and this community, I feel like, in a lot of ways. But I'm not a caregiver. So, in an effort, much like our Men's Action Network, we hand it over entirely to that population and basically work to make sure they have what they need: technical, financial. I'd work on that end to make sure that they can get what they need in order to do what they see needing to be done. This community is fantastic. We are all things all people are, and fantastic at identifying the problems, needs, and gaps that exist in this space. The Sickle Cell Consortium, my mother, Sharonda, and I, and the entire team then work to provide a platform so that those needs, gaps can be addressed. That's what's happening here. And so the caregivers have put together their agenda, and it is action packed full with amazing things. It all starts off on Friday, November 4th. There's an welcome and an opening followed by roundtable discussions, and they have amazing different topics that people can go and join those various roundtable discussions. Saturday, we start with morning wellness and amazing sessions that are happening all day Saturday and Sunday: estate planning, FMLA, insurance, preparing your warrior for the workforce. Ask a Doctor, that's happening on Sunday. We'll be joined by Dr. Ife Asankwo from Forma Therapeutics, with Forma Therapeutics, who is going to have an open session to have a chat with a physician. So all you caregivers, there's a game night. They have a fantastic fun game night planned, and all of you are invited to come and join. Sunday night, there is going to be a caregiver award ceremony. So once you register, you will receive an email with a link to go and nominate. Last year, if you were present, we had a wonderful caregiver appreciation ceremony. We're able to thank caregivers in our lives, and several caregivers were also awarded. They were nominated and they were selected for a special recognition. The male caregivers received this really nice engraved pocket watch, and the women a lovely necklace, thanking them for being the caregivers, because caregivers are our champions. They are our champions. So show some love to your caregiver. You can go, and the deadline is around the corner. So we do ask you to go ahead and sign up and fill out the form to show recognition and love to a caregiver that you love and that you care about. We are so very excited to be able to do this. It's important. The consortium was created so that we could provide platform and provide a way to address needs. And this has been an amazing way to do it. So join us for our second year at the Sickle Cell Caregivers Summit. You can go ahead and register again at scdcaregivers.org. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I will say that there is one panel that if you are a warrior and you have found a flexible job or career and you would like to, caregivers want to hear from you. There's an entire panel to talk about the different types of careers and jobs you have found that allow you to navigate sickle cell with your career. And so if you're interested in sharing that, warriors, please reach out and let us know. And we are looking forward to connecting with each of you and to presenting this second annual Sickle Cell Caregiver Summit. I think November 4th is in like 2 weeks. It's very, very soon. So please go ahead and register. Everyone automatically gets the discounted scholarship of $25. However, if $25 is still more than you're able or have access to right now, that is absolutely okay. We have lots of scholarships available and we are giving them out. You can reach out to any member of the planning committee. You can reach out to any of the partnered orgs with the consortium, or you can simply email caregivers at sicklecellconsortium.org. If you email, caregivers at sicklecellconsortium.org. It will give you, you can then you can say scholarship required, requested, and send an email that you are requesting a scholarship to help cover the cost of that 25. Also, if you have a young adult, a child, or a teenage warrior in your life who needs who needs a laptop or a smart tablet, in order to be able to access the virtual meeting. It's really not just for that. This is for education. And so if you find that your warrior needs assistance with their device access, we've been doing this since 2020 when schools went virtual. We came to the realization that not everyone had the same kind of access to devices. And so, in order to address that, we do have scholarships available, and we've connected them with these meetings. And so, if you have a young warrior in your life that needs a device, we also ask that you email that information to caregivers at sicklecellconsortium.org. We are happy to help provide a scholarship. We're happy to help your young warriors with device access and anything else that you find that you need. Please do reach out and let us know. Let me check my notes. I believe that might be everything that I was supposed to talk about. If it is not, then I will round back up. But I do want to say thank you to our title sponsor, Vertex Pharmaceutical, who has come in as our title sponsor once again to help with us and being able to present this meeting to you all. It's very important that we get these kinds of sponsors who are willing to help, as well as all of the other sponsors that have supported at one level or another in order to make this possible. If you have any questions, you can type it in the chat, or you can reach out and reach out to any of us, Carly Cole Cavins, me, Sharonda, Dominique Goodson, and we will be happy to answer your questions and let you know more about the summit, which is in 2 weeks. It is fully virtual. There's amazing sessions. There's a really cool box that will be going out, and it all connects back towards the theme of that we have here of trusting your instincts, caring, connecting, and creating. Well, that's it. Please reach out if you have any questions, and don't forget to register. Thank you all. See you soon.
And I feel that this message is to my Michael. You are not just my husband. You are not just the father of my child. You're not just my caregiver. You are my absolute best friend. I feel that over our 16 plus years together, I feel that now more than ever that God has given you to me as a gift to navigate this rocky journey with sickle cell. You are a breath of fresh air, not only to nag me to take my medicine and make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You are the gift of life that keeps me laughing, keeps me ignoring the pain. You are my wonderful, beautiful distraction. Someone I can laugh with, and I'm so looking forward to continuing to grow old with. So thank you. Thank you for being you and pushing me to be the best advocate and woman that I can be. And I just thank God for you. Thank God that you're my partner in crime and my partner always. I love you dearly, dearly, dearly. And I'm so blessed to have you, because not a lot of warriors have the gift of someone as amazing as you. So thank you, my love. I treasure you.